Ladies and gentlemen, geeks and nerds, welcome back to another episode of Road to HermitCraft. And today we have got a couple of cool things to work on. First of all, we're going to fix our elevator up through the Death Star. I knew you geeks would do it, you'd come through for me. And yeah, we've got a fix from the community, so we'll talk about that in a bit. And we're going to get that done. And then, secondly, oh my geez, we are finally going to do work on the core of the Death Star. We are going to build our item elevator that goes all the way from the bottom all the way up to the very, very top, 160 blocks all the way up. So I've got a design that I've come up with for a quad item elevator, and we're going to use that to collect all the items from our farms that are going to be around the Death Star. They're going to plop in, and then the item elevator is going to take it up all the way to the top, and then we're going to route it around the Death Star to the various places they need to go. Alright, we'll talk more about that in a bit, but first of all, I'd like to get the fix done for this elevator that takes us all the way up to the top. So I think the best thing to do is let's hop into a creative world and I'll show you the fix, and then we can come in here and get it all done. Alright, so here we are in my creative test world, and I just wanted to quickly show you our current design just to refresh your memory from last episode. So we ender pearl up through this hole, we touch this string which the observer sees, which powers the redstone, which powers this block, which activates this piston and shoots a block out to catch us. And of course at the same time we get an ender pearl through here. So if I just go in here, you see that's what happens. And that's all cool in the gang, but sometimes it doesn't work. And that's because I think what happens is when we ender pearl up, sometimes our feet are inside this block that gets pushed out, and so we fall through. So that is the problem. So what we need to happen is we need to have a block probably further underneath us a bit more, so when we ender pearl up we can fall onto it, and so that is what the fix is. So here is the fix. I've built it all up 10 levels just like we have in a Death Star, same space in between each level, and this is by someone from the Geek Squad. Oh yes, Land Mining, thank you very much for this design, and thanks to everyone else that sent in some designs. I had a few suggestions, and a lot of them were really good and worked, actually fixed the problem, but some of them wouldn't fit into the space I've got because I've got the constraint of having the doors on this side and we've got the down contraption on the other side. So yeah, this one fits in really well, and I kind of measured it out, and yeah, not too hard to implement and does the job. So first of all, let's see it all working. So we stand underneath here and we can just ender pearl up through the levels. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, we was on level 1 already. So there we go. There's the 10 levels, and it all works and dispenses us and ender pearls. Let's drop down here. Whoa, badosh. Alright, so let me just show you how this works. So what's going to happen is we're going to touch this string, which activates, which the observer sees, which will then push this bit of redstone, this redstone block downwards. So it does two things. It first of all activates the dispenser, so we get our ender pearl, just like the original design. And then it goes through this circuit right here, which basically, cutting a long story short, it will push out, these two pistons activate to push out these two blocks, the piston and this block here. So this is then one block lower than our previous design. And then this piston pushes this block up to catch us. So we finish at the same place right here, but because this comes up a little bit lower, it catches us and we don't fall through the block. So there we go. That is the fix. And now we just need to add it to all 10 levels. All right, let's hop back to the Death Star and get this thing done. Alright my geeks, we are about done. I have added the fix to all 10 levels, as you saw in that time lapse. And you also saw that I died. Yeah, I fell down this hole right here, and I exchanged the water here for a slime block, but for some reason, I don't know why, I pressed shift. And of course I died of fall damage, so yeah, awesome. But luckily we had our backup gear, so I was able to fly back and pick it all up, so no problem. So, let's give this thing a try. Right, I'm going to get my stopwatch ready, and hopefully this is going to work. Alright, here we go, the big test. How fast can we get from level 1 to level 10? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no! It don't work. There's an endermite. Ha! Got you. Oh no, it's broken. Yeah, I did do some testing of some levels. I didn't do a full test, but yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why I died. Sometimes it doesn't work. Oh no, I thought this was it. I thought this was the answer. In creative, it works every time. For some reason, in here, in survival, it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work reliably, at least. Oh geez, now I've got to fix that. Oh no, right. Let's fix that and give it one more try. Okay, we're back, ready to try this thing out again. Okay, let's see if it works this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, oh, not again. Oh, jeez. Okay, alright, so maybe back to the drawing board. Alright, I need to look into this a bit more and work out what's going on. Okay, alright. So in the meantime, let's do something else. So I want to make a start on the item elevator. That's the big project for today. This was not supposed to be a big project, but I've already spent a good couple of hours on it. Alright, so let's talk about the item elevator. So, as we said before, we're going to have a whole bunch of farms around the Death Star. So we've got a carrot farm here, and we've got our sugarcane farm that needs moving. That's still on the list to do. But their water streams will take the items over into the middle, and then they're going to fall down. The items are just going to drop down here into the central area down here. And then we're going to have an item elevator, and in fact in our case we're going to have 4. It's going to be a quad item elevator, and that's going to shoot all the items all the way up right to the very top of the Death Star, and then we're going to do some sorting, and we're going to route some of them to the villager breeder and the villager trading area, and some other stuff we might route to a furnace array, like if you want to smelt up the cactus, things like that, and any meats, things like that, and other things we'll route straight into our storage. So we've got a bit of routing to do at the top, but I think it's best just to get all the items right to the very top, and then we can do it from there. Alright, so let me get some gear together and I'll show you how this is going to work. And here is the start of our item elevator. So I've put in the 4 droppers in the right spot. So the centre of the Death Star is this block in the middle here, but I've put these 4 around in this formation, so this sort of surrounds the centre. And then what's going to happen is we're going to have some ice water streams going this way. So items can fall out of their holes here, fall down a tube, land on this ice here, and then flow into this hopper. So each side will have its own elevator. So this side is going to go into this one right here via these hoppers. All right. Now, what I want to do, so I've kind of come up with something on my own. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. You guys can tell me if it is or not. But what I was thinking of is to try and reduce maybe some of the noise, is to allow this elevator to sort of buffer up some items before it starts spitting them up. Because we're going to have items sort of dropping in all the time, rather than having a constant click, maybe it should just gather us a bunch up and then quickly shoot them all up. Alright, so that's my idea. And how we're going to do that is using observers, one of my favourite blocks. So what we can do is we can use a really simple observer clock. So if you face 2 observers into each other, like that, we get this constant clock that comes on, just keeps going, right? So if we could put this up against the dropper, it will constantly get power, and then it will keep shooting items up. So then all we need to do then is to be able to turn this on and off. So what I'm thinking is put these 2 underneath the hopper, attach one of them to a piston, and then use a comparator to work out how much is in the dropper. And when it's got enough, we push the observer in place, and then the clock will start. Once that drains out and is empty, the piston pulls it back again and stops the clock. So then we don't have this constant clicking all the time. Now, in reality, I don't know if this is going to work out like that. I don't know how fast the farms are going to be. It might not do that, but yeah, I thought that would be good. And then once we've got that bottom mechanic sorted out for all 4 of these droppers, we then need to add glass all the way up from here, all the way up to the top. And you just need a cross shape. You don't need a full 3x3 square, you just need to have the cross. So we'll do that in a minute. But yeah, this is going to be a lot of glass all the way up there. Jeez. And yeah, I've been gathering up some glass. I went over to our desert, and yeah, got a bit of glass here, just leftovers, but we've got all these shulker boxes with a bunch of glass in. So I'm going to dye some of them up. We're going to have some white and some red glass going up to give this a bit of colour. Well, I say colour, at least something different from the black and grey, at least. Alright, so what I'll do is let me build up one of these first, and then show you it in action. And here we go. This is what it looks like when it's built up. So pretty straightforward. So there's our 2 observers offset from each other, and a comparator reading out of the dropper into a block, into 2 bits of redstone. And then we have this piston here. So once the signal is strong enough to reach this piston, it'll extend, activating the clock. So move the other observer over, clock starts, all the items start shooting up, and then when it's empty, the piston retracts and stops the clock. Right, so that's the idea. So imagine all these items are going to come here, they're going to go into these hoppers. So if I was to, for example, grab a stack of, let's grab these slime blocks, put them in there. Now this is going to start gathering up and buffering up all these items. So I think when it gets to 41, I think it's going to start shooting them up. And you can see as it goes up, so it's got signal strength 1, when it gets to signal strength 2, it will start going. And there we go. And it comes out pretty quick as it goes. Pretty nice, pretty nice. So while that's going, you can see the observer is now in line. And it pulls it across when it's empty. And now there's nothing in the dropper. Oh yeah. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so we need to replicate this for all 4 of the droppers. So that means we can access items for all 4 sides, get the water streams in, and then build this glass all the way to the top. Okay, here we go. I have replicated each of these elevator components for each of the 4 droppers. So that's all good. And I've also added in this ice stream for each one as well, from each of the 4 sides. So when items fall in, they'll go into the water stream and then go into their respective hopper and up through the glass. So you can see here we've got this kind of cross shape that kind of goes across here, so the dropper is in the centre of the cross. So we just got to build these up all the way to the top. I'm going to put some glass along the top of this water stream, and also encase a tube here. So for each of the farms at each of the levels, just have to shoot their items into the tube and they'll all get gathered up. Alright, now it's the task of placing, like, how far up is it? Something like 160, yeah, 160 layers, roughly, a bit less, of all this glass. Alright, wish me luck, geeks. Oh, and we are done. We've placed it of the glass. Check this out. That is a lot of glass, I tell you. And that took a while to place. Oh, jeez. Yes, I'm hanging out by the carrot farm. So we'll be able to see some carrots that come out of here through that water stream there, drop down into this tube. And then they fall down there. And then once the dropper gets enough, we should see some carrots go up the elevator, hopefully. Yeah, so let's just hang out here for a bit and wait for these carrots to come through. There we go. Here's some carrots coming through, going down the pipe. That is good stuff, and we should see shortly some come up the elevator. Here they come. Here come the carrots. All the way up the elevator. And they'll go all the way up to the top of the Death Star. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is all going to work very nicely. So obviously we've still got a lot of work to do around here. But yeah, once we've got lots of farms around, they'll all have their tubes. They'll all be dropping their items into these 4 outer tubes that go down. And then up the elevator so they can be gathered up and sorted out at the top. Alright, so next thing. So what I would like to do is add just a bit more, how should we call it? A bit more pizzazz. Alright, and to finish off the item elevator in the core of our Death Star, I think we need some beacons. I think the beacon beam would give it a really cool effect. And also, we can use those effects to our advantage while we're working in the Death Star. So that's the idea, right? So I want to have 4 beacons. Now, here's the problem. I just spent a whole bunch of time, like a few hours, in our Wither Skelly farm, and I only got 3 skulls. So I'm not really going to get enough skulls to get 4 beacons like that. It's going to take far too long. I need to slab up the area and make it spawn proof, stuff like that. So I've got 3. So let's start off by using the wither cheese to kill this wither. We've already got another beacon that we can use temporarily. And I'll come on to what we're going to do about the last 2 beacons shortly. So let's get this done. So hopefully when we spawn this wither in, it should get trapped in this 3x3 bedrock above. Okay, here we go. This could all go wrong. Hopefully I've put it in the right place. Now run away from the explosion. Should be far enough. Here he goes, he's flashing. He should be trapped. Is he trapped? Yeah, now we're going to go in here. We're in hell. Oh yeah! We got him. And we got a wither head as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. So that means we can make another beacon. Okay, let's get on to what we're going to do about the last 2 beacons. Okay, my geeks, as you might well guess, we're going to go after the 2 withers that are already in our world. So I just flew over. There's one just over here in the entrance to a cave, and there's a cave entrance here that I'm hoping links up. I just set my spawn over there, got some gear, so let's get in here. Have I got torches on me? Oh yeah, I do. Let's get some torches lit up in this place. So hopefully this is going to lead to the wither, maybe. Is this the wither dude? Right, let's see if we can get him. Where is he? Can we lure him into here? We don't want the other one, we just want to fight one at a time. One at a time, where is he? Is that him? Oh, hit him. See if we can get a few pot shots. Yep, that's the one. He's taking damage. If we can get him from here. Yep. If we can get him down to half health. Oh yeah, this is going well. This is going well. Pro with the bow. If we get him down to half health, he'll go into his land mode. Get him, come on, get him. Oh, he's in land mode. So I wonder if we can just kill him from here. I'm not sure the arrows work. Oh no, they don't. We need to get him with our sword now. So let's take some speed. Let's take strength. Let's get our sword. And let's run over there. Get this dude. Go, 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 go. All the other bars come on. The other withers here too somewhere. Get him, get him, get him. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Did we get the star? We did. We got the star. Right, run away. Run away. Right, let's take a breather. Oh my god. I'm having a heart attack. Right, where's food? I've got food here. Eat some food. Okay, okay. Good. Right, one down, one to go. Alright, so I've just popped back to the ender chest and I've dropped the nether star in there, so we've got that nice and safe. So this is the last one. There's the wither. Well, there's his bar anyway, so he must be this way somewhere. So let's see if we can sneak up on him and get him from a distance like we did the other one. Is he this way? I think he's this way, maybe. Where is he? I think he's down there, because when I flew over I did see both of them. I think he's down there somewhere. Oh, there's a skull. It's flying that way. He must be all the way over there. Wait. Ah, there he is. He's flying around. There he is. There he is. Look, in that cave. Right in that mountain. Right, how close can we get to him? Let's see. Can we shoot him from here? Almost. Go. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he's gone in there. Oh, this might be trickier. There he is. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Oh, now he's free. That's alright, that's alright. Just stay here. More skulls going off. Look at that one. Right, he's up there somewhere. I want to stay away from him though. Let's go over this side. I think I'm just going to call him a shot. Oh, there he is. Let's see, can we get him from a distance? How far, how close can we be? Let's try here. Ready? Hey! Almost. Almost. Here we go. Yes! We're getting there. We are getting there. Don't want to really do this at night time. This might complicate things. Let's go over there. Got some health potions if we need it. Full on food. There he is. Hey dude! No! Get in there, get in there! Got him, got him. Right, quickly, quickly. Health. Good job, Logic. Good job. Good job, my dude. We got the star. We got the star. Yes. We did it. We did it. We killed 2 withers. Yes, we did it. So that means we've now got 4 beacons ready for our item elevator. Okay, my geeks, we are back at the Death Star, back at the item elevator, and I've placed down. Oh, there he goes. It's off. It's off. See you later, carrots. So yeah, down the bottom now I've added the base for the 4 beacons, and that has taken up virtually all of my iron. I've got 3 ingots of iron left. Yeah, so the iron pelt is great fun. It's really nice. Had a great time building that, but we need more iron. So yeah, we might have to have an upgrade in our iron production at some point soon. Alright, so let's get these beacons in place, and I've put some red glass above them right here, so hopefully we can pop these down. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now that means we don't have a beacon we can take around with us. So this is what. So one of these is the beacon we already had. One of them was from the wither cheese, and the other 2 are from the 2 withers we just killed. Look at that beam! Oh yes! That makes the core look even better. Now what I've done is at the very top I've put some black and purple glass because you can't block the beacon beam. I wish we could. I wish there was a block you could place down and it allowed the beam to come up but stop once it got to it. That would be really cool. But yeah, we can't do that. So I've placed some black and purple glass at the very top in an attempt, if we can even see it. Get around here, Logic. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it turns purple. Yeah, it's not quite the right shade. So I might muck around with that. I might put some more black up there. But what I'll try and do is I'll try and hide that beam as much as I can. So when the Death Star comes over, it's not like a beam shooting out of it. But we'll see. But yeah, look, we've got this sort of red sort of beam going all the way through the core. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that was a successful episode. We've got the core in. God, look at that thing. That looks amazing. Oh my god. So much glass. But yeah, that's really cool. Really happy with that. And we cleaned up those 2 withers that were bothering us. We've got our own back on them, which is really cool. Yeah, so the last thing is, let's get over to the Hall of Fame. All right, and here we are in the Hall of Fame. It's getting pretty full up now. Now we definitely need to get these heads sorted out. Definitely an episode for head hunting. But today we've got a new name, as we do each episode. Let's have a look. Who is it going to be? This week it is Astro Skits. Oh yeah. Now, Astro Skits sent me my very first piece of fan art, and it is absolutely amazing. In fact, I'm going to stick it on the screen right now, so check this thing out. So this is me not looking too happy. So this is probably after I've done some redstone and it doesn't work, or my elevator at the Death Star doesn't work. But yeah, Astro Skits, thank you so much for that. That is an amazing piece of artwork, and that's a well-deserved place in the Hall of Fame. So thank you very much. All right, my geeks, we are done. Another episode. We've done so much. We tried to fix our elevator. We built the item elevator in the core all the way up to the top. Look at that thing behind me. Oh, geez, so big. And then we cleared 2 withers. Well, 3 if you count the wither G's. So yeah, a very productive episode. Got loads done, but still loads to do. So if you like the episode, my geeks, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and also get your comments down in that comment section. Thanks a lot, my geeks. I'll see you next time.